Lighting, it's all about lighting, isn't it? I think at home we never put the big light on. We only ever use occasional lighting, as it were, mood lighting. So the bus just plugs in. So we've got some strip lights and floodlights, it's all happening. So this is kind of how it went down. One of the big things really is about lighting, and it's so important, isn't it? So I've struggled with this actually because just where to place the main light. Like if you want to put the big light on, right? Because at home we use all the occasional lighting, mood lighting more than anything, and I rarely put the big light on, only if I've dropped something. My glasses behind the sofa. Put the big light on, my glasses, my contact lenses. So it's that kind of vibe. But I think it would be nice to have some sort of, light that would make the place light up brightly if I needed it to. And here in the kitchen area, I think I'm going to need that as well to be able to see, to cook. So the electrician has left all these sort of placed, and we sort of planned these places in this sort of ceiling area here, which will be panelled. And then I've got these downlighter things which will go in. Oops, they will go in there like that. And then along this bar here, I'm going to put some LED strips, which are going to sort of face that way. I love the LED thing. I mean, at first I think it's going to look a bit like an aeroplane or a bus, but then it is a bus. So, but a little bit aeroplane-ish, I think, like emergency lighting being shown. But I've sort of embraced that now. I think actually I quite like the idea that it'll have this, so the lights are actually going to shine across the ceiling at each other. So sort of light up the panel of the thing and then drop the light into the general space. And the downlighters will be the big lights if we need them. That is the theory. I think sometimes with LEDs, you can see the dots, can't you? So it sort of looks peculiar. And I think the less you can see of the actual LED dots behind there, the better. And part of this, obviously it's the cheaper, has less little lights in it here like this. But so what I've done is gone for a deeper casing, which then has this sort of matte cover on it like this. And then that will, you won't be able to see the dots, basically. That's the idea. Because I think that'll be nicer, softer. The theory is that these will go then up against the ceiling like this, so that the light will shine across the ceiling. And then this bit from the base of them to across this metal panel here, which is where the downlighters will be. And I've got to cut a hole actually in this metal here for these little tiny the transformers, are they called transformers? They have to go inside there because they're not going to be panelled over. There's not enough room, so I have to cut a little to get my angle grinder out again and put these into there. That's the plan, and then it'll be panelled over, and hopefully you'll just see the lights. It's a design in progress. It'll be fabulous. Better be. So dust sheet is on. Angle grinder primed and ready, safety goggles on, safety at all times. Time to cut out these holes. Measure twice, cut once. So the holes have been cut. Here they are, El Holios, as if you've never seen a hole before. But these are the transformers for the lights that go inside there, and then they attach to that. Like so, you can see this attaching here, and the transformer, and in this case the remote controller, which is this other box here. I don't know if you can see around the wires. This other box, this one, is for the on and off switch, as it were. And then these lights will press up into the hole which will be cut in the wooden panel, which is going, as it were, across here, so that it'll cover all that, all wires. Clever, isn't it? And that remote controller is for the wireless switches. I'll show you those. I realised this could not get any more thrilling, but I'm just going to show you these. So these are the switches. They are kinetic and they don't need any power. They just press and work I don't know how, but they do. And this is the double switch, and you just mount them onto something if you like, or you just leave them, carry it around in your pocket if you like a cigarette box. It's about the size of one. This is the dimmable one. You hold and it dims it down. I can't show you any of this because it's not linked up to the power at the moment, so it's just a load of white plastic boxes that click. Thrilling, isn't it? So those downlighters and things are all down in the kitchen area downstairs, but upstairs it's mostly these LED strips which are here, which I think you can see, maybe if I show you from an angle. So this profile here has the LED embedded in it. Again, from the edge of the profile across here will be covered in a panel, so this will all be hidden. You'll just have the lights. And they're on both sides and they will sort of light up the ceiling, I think. But showing you the ceiling there in case you've never seen a ceiling before. And they do light it a bit sort of aeroplane-ish, actually. That is as expected. They've been tested. It looks really good though, but you know, it is a bus, so it looks like a vehicle. I'm fine with that, actually. What I'm not quite so sure about though, get those teeth in, is this, where it's been stuck in. It looks like it's been stuck in with chewing gum. So I'm not sure about that. Also there, the hole where the wire joins is just here, like, here, there, where, I don't like that. I want it hidden, like magic, like crouching dragon hidden wires, all that kind of business. It needs to be, you know, sort of like a magic trick, isn't it? So I'm not quite sure about that. Although they do look great. So, but every time I see those bits of chewing gum that are holding it up, well, I think, they just held up with chewing gum. You know what I mean? Just drive you mad, those little things, don't they? So maybe I need to just fill all along there, just get over myself. Just get over it. Never happy. So just a quick update on this, because I know you've been dying to know what's happened. That it did get filled in and it looked fine, and it was really good and very flush here. But then in the heat and the movement of the bus, this has started to show little cracks here. So it just needs to be redone with a bit of flexible doodah, and I think eventually there'll be enough flexibility in it, or whatever, then it won't do that. I hope. Or it's just going to be an ongoing nightmare. Similar update downstairs. I forgot to do any filming about the panels going in, but the joiner put these panels in to cover where the lighting tracks were and the metal was before, and so it just has this sort of more smooth thing there. I mean, there are all these random bits in the ceiling anyway, where just bits of pipe or stuff. Oh, broken, picked up. Oh well, where these all came down before, so cover those with something. Just don't look up. But then we put these lights in, they just clip in, and away we'll go. And I'll show you them at some point when the battery is hooked up.